Hey there, Billy. Are you in the market for a new camera? Let's say you want to be a famous YouTuber. Or maybe you want to take photos like Picasso did. Well, if you're in the market for a full frame camera, do I have a deal for you? Some big news for those of you who've been eyeing the full-frame Sony a7 Mark III. Launched in February 2018, the a7 Mark III came to the market with plenty of features at a really affordable price, $2,000. Now, while that might seem expensive, the a7 Mark III really borrowed a lot of features from the a9 as well as other cameras in the Alpha lineup that made the unit stand out for both photographers and videographers. And so while that $2,000 price tag was pretty cheap, Sony has officially marked it down by an additional $200, bringing the full price for the body at $1,800. It's worth noting that this isn't a sale price and this is its new official starting price, which means those of you who want to get body with kit, which I believe is a 28 to 70mm lens, can now purchase that entire thing for just $2,000. For beginners, that's actually a pretty good deal because it gives you a nice range of both being able to do a little bit of macro photography as well as getting a little bit of zoom in, so you can kind of get that shot just as you need, and then obviously you can graduate to bigger and better lenses as you progress. Now, typically a price drop like this indicates a new camera is on the horizon, and a lot of people have been wondering about when Sony might release the a7 Mark IV, though all the little birdies that I've talked to indicate that we won't be getting any more Sony cameras in 2019. It's also likely that Sony won't release or announce any new models at CES 2020, which takes place in early January. Instead, from what I've been told, don't be surprised if Sony holds another camera event this February, which would be perfect since it'll be the 2-year anniversary of the a7 Mark III. At that time, we very well could see the a7 Mark IV be announced or teased, or maybe Sony will have something entirely all new. My recommendation tends to be, if the current camera or whatever device you're looking at offers what you need today and the price point is right, don't go ahead and wait for something that's not been announced yet, because you never know what it's going to offer and what it's going to be priced at. So if the a7 Mark III really has everything you need, then I say at $1,800, that is one hell of a deal. Now, the a7 Mark III is something that you can buy and it'll bring you a lot of joy. And I'm hoping today I can buy your love with this video, which is free. And all I ask for in return is for you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, so when you've subscribed, you actually know when I release another video. That would be helpful for you, and it would help my stats, which I'm sure is something you really care about. And if you don't care about it, that's fine, as long as you still hit it.